There is a problem with our organizations. In fact, there are many. While some employees complain about a lack of direction, others complain the direction they do receive makes no sense at all. How often does head office create as many problems as it fixes?
And that's just what it's like to work within an organisation. Dealing with them from the outside can be just as frustrating. Have you ever tried to change your internet supplier, your electricity supplier, or contact that delivery company who never delivered your parcel? Behind all of these issues is one root cause. Let us tell you what that is and how to fix it.
A New Kind of Dialogue is a brand new podcast series reflecting on my book of the same name. I'm Peter Garrett, and in the book I share a series of stories of first-hand experiences that led me to develop the practice of dialogue, a way of healing society's most pervasive issue, fragmentation.
I'm Jane Ball, and together Peter and I are founders of Dialogue Associates and have worked together for many years to develop and codify what we call professional dialogue. And while organisations are the main focus of our work, this isn't a how to do dialogue podcast. In fact, it's no ordinary business podcast at all. Instead, throughout this series, we explore Peter's colourful and fascinating lifetime of stories.
Hear about my early childhood, growing up in the African bush, learning about Stone Age people and the interconnectedness of nature. Find out why I dropped out of society and spent years living on a remote farm, or why I joined and left a spiritual community, and learn about my work bringing disparate groups of hardened criminals and prison guards together in conversation, and how all of this culminated in the practice of dialogue in banks, telephone companies, oil refineries, distribution companies, United Nations migration work, and third world development.
In this series of 10 episodes, you'll also meet the many characters who've influenced and worked with Peter over the years, including the theoretical physicist David Bohm. We don't just want to teach you what dialogue is, we want to invite you to reflect on your own first-hand experiences as you listen to these conversations, to develop your own understanding.
We've invited 10 special guests from around the world to join us at the end of each episode, where they will reflect on the conversation, posing their questions to me. From organizational leaders to a wealth advisor, to the director of a statewide prison system, and even a currently incarcerated prisoner with a long-term sentence.
Listen to A New Kind of Dialogue on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Subscribe for weekly releases starting on the 3rd of January. We'll see you there.